Hi guys, October Trader Joe's haul. Yay. I was actually gonna go like in a week or so, but I'm like, you know what? They're gonna run out of the pumpkin stuff because that fall stuff leaves pretty quickly. So me and Michael went today and got a lot of good stuff and a lot of the new fall stuff, although they're not new, but obviously seasonal items, and got some different things. So of course these just got thrown in the cart, and they're the mac and cheese bites, which we love. I just make them with some grilled chicken and some vegetables on the side, and then I air fry them. They're so good and crispy. And those are $3.99 a box, and we get 4 of them. 3 of them feed us for dinner, for the 5 of us, and then 1 box, sometimes a twin split it for lunch. And then these made their way into the cart. This one was a big dessert haul. You're going to see it in the not refrigerated items because these are all the refrigerated right now. We've had these before a long time ago, but we did get a lot of dessert because we have some not so much events, but we're going over to someone's house on Saturday. Someone's leaving my husband's job. He wanted to bring in a dessert. So we picked up a couple of different desserts so that so you're going to see a lot of dessert. But the bonbons are so good. They're $3.99. So we hadn't bought these in a while, so Michael wanted those. And then the ice cream sandwiches, because it's been a while since we got those two. Those are $4.49, and you get 4 of them. And then the heavy cream, which I do Alfredo or whipped cream or anything I need cream in. That's $3.29 for the container. And then we hadn't gotten these in a long time. Biscuits. So very, very soon, I believe after this weekend, we might actually go into the 70s here in Tennessee. Shocking. Meanwhile, it's 95 right now. But I got biscuits, and sometimes I love just baking them and having some scrambled eggs on the side, and then coffee. My husband likes the coffee. I'll drink tea. I also do like decaf coffee. But the boys, we do like the biscuits, and those are $2.99 each. So I got 2 of those. So it's been a long time since I bought those. And then the cinnamon rolls. I am on a mission to learn how to make my own. There's someone that lives in our neighborhood that always makes them handmade and brings everyone a tray for Christmas time. So I am determined to learn how to make them on my own. I attempted them twice and they did not come out. So right now I have to rely on Trader Joe's, and that's $3.99. We always love to, I love to have a nice little Sunday morning special breakfast, whether it be cinnamon rolls or biscuits and eggs and French toast casserole. So I like to make a little nice something for Sunday morning breakfasts, have my boys have that tradition in their life. And then last year I had gotten one of these, and they were so good. The pumpkin rolls, they were so good. They are also $3.99, just like the cinnamon rolls. So I bought one of these last year, and we actually really, really, really enjoyed it. And then when I went to get more, they were gone. So I bought 2. So, yeah. And then green beans over here. Last time I bought those really thin haricot verts, they were really thin. They were okay, but they were thin. So I got these this time, and these are $1.99. I used to buy them a long time ago for the boys, and I would put them in the micro steamer, and I would put some butter and that 21 season salute, and they loved it. Now they just like it plain. I don't even have to put seasoning on it. Well, sometimes we roast them. I don't know if I'll roast the frozen ones. But, yeah, they like them just plain with some butter. Oh, they do like garlic powder on them, so I'll probably put garlic powder. But that is $1.99. I bought 2 bags of organic frozen broccoli for $2.29 each. I will be going to Costco soon, but stocking up a little bit with Trader Joe's, the perfect bars. So these are Michael's and Sean's favorite. My husband actually was like, wow, that one's not too bad. He wasn't too thrilled about the plain peanut butter one. He said it's like taking a scoop of peanut butter. For that, cheaper, you just take the scoop of peanut butter. But he did like these. I don't know if he'll take any, but Michael and Sean really enjoy them. And all the perfect bars are $1.99, so that's a pretty good price. I know someone said that their Trader Joe sells them for $1.79, but not in Nashville. And then my favorite, of course, is the dark chocolate with almond. So I got 3 of those. And then I got the Honey Mama, the truffle. I really do like this. It's hard to describe the flavor. It's a chocolatey flavor, but not too chocolatey, if you know what I mean. It has that sweetness from the honey, but it is chocolate. So when I'm in the mood for like a chocolate, sometimes, but not an actual piece of chocolate, like this is really good. I like it. It's paleo or something like that. $1.99. I have one still in the refrigerator. That's why I only bought one. And then I got Sean and John, my husband John, love turkey sandwiches. So I got them the maple turkey breast. I really do like this Columbus company. They sell Columbus in Costco as well. But when I buy them that big container, there have been times where it's gotten thrown out. So I have froze some. But yeah, then I froze some, and then when I took it out, like sometimes it sits there. So this is small enough, they're going to eat it, and it'll be gone. If they want more, I'll get more. And then I got the roast beef because my sons, Michael and Matthew, like the roast beef sandwiches, and that's also $4.49. So the turkey and the roast beef are $4.49. I do like Columbus. And then I got the yogurt. And one of you did mention that they have the whole milk Greek yogurt, vanilla bean, and I had not tried that before. I've always seen that really light lavender purple one, which is the non-fat, which is delicious, but when they take something out, they put something in. So I am trying the whole milk one. I am looking forward to this. I bought 2 of them. Those are 99 cents each. And then the gallon of ice cream, which we always have to have, not gallon, that's a half gallon, geez. We always have to have stocked in the house. My boys, and I don't know about my husband, he sneaks around, but my boys only eat dessert Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or if a holiday or special event occurs during the middle of the week. Otherwise, they do not eat dessert on those other days. So they like their little treats, and vanilla ice cream is a family all-time favorite and obviously can last a while when it's in the freezer. And this half gallon is $5.99. And then I bought some beef. I wanted to make beef enchiladas. Someone brought over with one of my surgeries, someone brought over a tray of beef enchiladas with this Mexican rice. And my boys loved it. And it freezes well. So she bought us so much of it, we were able to freeze it and have it for other dinners. Well, I got the recipe from her, and I do want to make it. But when I went to Trader Joe's, they didn't have corn tortillas. So I bought the beef. I said, you know what? We eat ground beef, so it's not going to go, bad. It's not going to go to waste. This one is $3.99 per pound. It's an 80/20. I remember when their ground beef 80/20 was $1.99 a pound. Now it's $3.99 a pound. And I was thinking of the math, and I'm like, well, I usually get like 5 chubs of, pound chubs, so 5 pounds for $16, $17 in Costco. That's frozen, and these are $4 each, so 4 of them would be $16. So it's a little bit more expensive than the Costco, but I grabbed it. I'm like, it's gonna go, and then when I get to corn tortillas, I'll be able to get corn tortillas so I can make those beef enchiladas, and then of course you guys can see that. So that's something that we definitely want to do soon, and that's $3.99 per pound. And each container is 1 pound. And then my husband, he said, when you go to Costco, you better pick up some steaks because it is fall season, the 70-degree weather. It's funny saying 70-degree weather is fall, but I guess when you live in Tennessee, that's what it is. New York, meanwhile, they're in their 60s and 50s, and I'm a little jelly right now. But he said, I want you to pick up some steaks and then I want you to find pumpkin ravioli. So I bought two. I found pumpkin, but I also found butternut squash. I didn't think they made pumpkin ravioli, so I said, I don't think they have pumpkin ravioli. So it's probably going to be butternut squash because we've had those in restaurants. But sure enough, I did find it. So I bought 2 packages of the butternut squash because I plan on having steak twice. And that was $2.99 per pack. And then the pumpkin ravioli is smaller than, what is going on? Someone's calling me. Pumpkin ravioli, honey roasted pumpkin ravioli, definitely a smaller packet than the butternut squash ravioli. And those are $3.69 per pack. I spent a lot of money on this haul this time. But I am looking forward to, actually, it's not that much smaller. But I'm looking forward to that dinner. You know what I'm saying? And then the chicken. You know, I love getting this chicken. I get the chicken thighs. Those are $7.49 a bag. And then the chicken breasts are $6.99 a bag. And again, I think the last haul, I was like, I don't know why. That's just weird how the breast is cheaper than the thighs. But you know what? I'm starting to think that thighs, they give you more. They feel a little heavier. And I think that's why the thighs are a little more expensive than the breasts. But I got 2 bags of each. We're going to be having barbecue sauce on chicken thighs. So I'm going to pan cook the chicken thighs because I think my husband's coming home late, so he's not going to want to grill it. And then I brush the barbecue sauce on top and then put it back in because, you know, the barbecue sauce can make a mess. So I cook it first, barbecue sauce, and we're going to have that with the Trader Joe's cornbread tonight for dinner with veggie blend. Sorry, I'm chewing some gum. And that is the refrigerated stuff. And now I got to put all this away and then show you the non-refrigerated stuff. She didn't come from Trader Joe's, but she loves laying on the bags. So let me put all this stuff away and I'll show you the non-refrigerated items. And I completely jumped over the Spanakopita. So the Spanakopita is the feta spinach pie, phyllo pie. So delicious, the Greek pie. My mother-in-law introduced us to the Spanakopita pie. She used to buy them from Costco, which was definitely a much bigger tray. And we used to eat it with grilled chicken. And me and my husband really liked it. And then, of course, the kids weren't too fond of it, although they had started to like it. I guess because now they make it thinner, so there's less spinach. But this was $3.99, and I'm telling you, it's been a decade, maybe less. Maybe less than a decade, but it's a good dish. And they didn't have the Greek cheese spirals. Oh, we were so upset about it. So they didn't have the Greek cheese spirals, but my boys are getting bigger in their palate, so they, like I said, they started to like it the last time I bought it. Although it was the rectangle pie. I've never seen it like this in the circle. So we're going to have that with grilled chicken one day too. And a salad. And that'll be a nice dinner. So nice difference, you know. I like to change it up. Sometimes we get tired. So I'm going to give that a try again. So yeah, that'll be another dinner you'll see in October. And here are the non-refrigerated items. With Apollo checking out my succulent. Stop it. Bad kitty. The succulents are $2.99 at Trader Joe's. I'm going to show you what I do with the succulents. So here we go. Sponges. Love these sponges. They last a long time, and they're $7.99, and you get 12 of them, I believe. I don't remember. Yep, 12 count. Love these things. They very sturdy, last long. Got some yeast. Since finding that pizza dough recipe, I needed more yeast. I would love to try to find fresh yeast. If anyone has any ideas of where you buy fresh yeast, because the recipe, the Italian guy, David Rocco, who I love, he says you could use the active dry yeast, but he uses fresh yeast and they're in cubes. So where do you find that? I'm dying to find that. So the yeast were 99 cents a packet, and I bought 3 of those. And then here are those chomps. Sean ended up loving, surprise, surprise, the jalapeno one. So I bought him some more as a snack. And then I bought a regular one. So these are $1.69 each. But he actually liked the jalapeno. So I bought 3 jalapeno and 1 regular beef, $1.69 each, so he can have for snacks. And I also like them for snacks too. And then I got the tuna. My husband, I'm not a tuna eater. My boys used to be tuna eaters. They don't eat it anymore. But I got him the solid white tuna, the no salt. They're $1.99 a can. Yeah, I like to get the no salt. So I got him 2 cans. He doesn't eat them that often, but every once in a while he wants tuna, and then there are none. So I got 2 cans. And then I bought the pumpkin puree. I should have bought 2 cans. They're $1.99 each. I like adding this to the pumpkin bread. But I noticed, like, now that the fall stuff is out in Trader Joe's, and like they have the pumpkin marinara sauce and they had this pumpkin bisque. I do get some squashes and stuff like that from the CSA, so I can always make my own soup. But, you know, it's loaded with sodium. So I was like, you know what? I could always add that to marinara sauce and make my own pumpkin spaghetti sauce and see how that comes out. But I should have bought an extra can. So that's $1.99. Hopefully they're going to still be around because, you know, you got November for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. The spray oil, we got the spray olive oil, which is, I just looked at it and then I just lost it. $2.99. And then I got the barbecue sauce, got 2 of those. So we're going to have that with the chicken tonight and the cornbread. They're $3.99 each. This is our favorite organic barbecue sauce. And then new item, cider jam, apple cider jam. So figured I'd give it a try. We do have apple lovers in the house. My husband's an apple lover and Matthew's an apple lover. And it says like to add it to toast or pastries, or to add it to flavor some pork or chicken recipes. So that's pretty interesting. That was $3.99. And then I got maple butter. This was a new item. Of course, I threw it in the cart without really seeing the price. It's $5.99. But it's organic, and it says to add it to toast or bacon. It says to even eat it out of the spoon, which that ain't happening. Toast bacon. What else did it say? You could dip apples in it or pretzels. That's interesting. I could picture it on, you know, like waffles and French toast and pancakes. So that might be good. And then we got the kitty cats some treats, and they're $2.99. They really like those treats. So $2.99 for the kitty cat treats. And then the pesto filled tortellini. Oh my God, that dish was so good. We enjoyed it so much with those bruschetta. I always say bruschetta chicken meatballs from Publix. Which I'm going to go to Publix tomorrow, so I'm probably going to pick up more of that meat. But that was really, really tasty with the Alfredo sauce. So they're $2.99 a bag. So I bought 2 bags. 1 bag fed all 5 of us, and Sean took some leftovers for lunch the next day. So they do enlarge quite a bit. So I was very happy with that. And so was everybody else. And then the toaster pastries. This was the last box of strawberry. 1 box left. It was all pumpkin spice out there now. And pomegranate cherry or something like that. So we bought this, $2.99. And then I think this is the first time we've seen this, is the hot cocoa one. So the chocolate lovers want to try that. And that was also $2.99. I bought breadcrumbs because I have some eggplant from the CSA that I want to make eggplant parmesan. And it won't come out too good with the panko one. So I had to get regular breadcrumbs, and those are $2.99 each. So I bought 2 bags. And we also use them for meatballs or meatloaf and stuff like that. Peanut butter cookies. Ooh. So these, it's funny, the one in New York, they were called Sutter's cookies, and there is a slight difference, but it was peanut butter with chocolate chips. And I think it was actually more of a chocolate chip cookie, which had these huge chocolate chunks in them with peanut butter like chunks in it. But this one I think is an actual peanut butter cookie with chocolate chunk cookies. So being that since we've moved to Tennessee, we have not seen the Sutter's cookies anymore. So this is as close as they get. My husband loves these, so we haven't had them in a while. So I picked that up for him. That's $3.99 for the bag. And this is when we're going to get into all the dessert stuff. So like I said, we're going to go to a friend's house. We're going to bring over one of these things. And my husband has a coworker that's getting a new job. So he wants to bring some dessert also so that, stuff like that. I did buy this coffee. I thought, you know what? I thought I bought it before, and I don't know if I actually ever made that. I think I did. I don't remember. But I wanted to buy it. I figured it's good to have in the house in case we do have company coming over one day. I wanted to throw it in the pantry. And that is $2.99. So I wanted to give it a try. Their boxed items are pretty good. Then the pumpkin bread and muffin, my husband loves those. Those are $2.99 each. Those were fully stocked. So I actually add the pumpkin puree to this, like half a can per box, just to give it a little more moistness. And then, of course, my husband likes the walnuts, so I add that to his. He's pretty much the only one that eats that. I would eat it more. Everyone else would eat it more if it didn't have the nuts in it, but we don't eat it enough that we would eat the whole thing, so I just make it for him instead of us. And then he does love, I got a lot of stuff for my husband that he loves. He is a dessert freak. So I got him carrot cake. He loves carrot cake. I hope he likes this carrot cake, but this carrot cake is $4.99, And if he decides that he wants to bring this to our friend's house, that's fine too. I'm not a fan of carrot cake because of the walnuts, and it probably does have walnuts. And then I got the cinnamon raisin bread because I do like to make those French toast casserole with that bread. Oh my God. I flipped it over and I got a big waft of cinnamon. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I think I'm getting off track of my list here, but that is $3.79. So we're going to do that baked French toast casserole again. Yeah, I kind of messed up some orders. And then the lemon cream cookies. These are lemon cream sandwich cookies for our non-chocolate lover. I hope he likes these. And then we found turn it around, the chocolate brownie and vanilla cream sandwich cookies. We bought 2 of those because, like I said, I don't know if my husband wants to take one of these to work. Definitely one is staying home. So those cookies are $4.29 each. So you get 4 cookies. So they're about $1.07 each. It is pricey. This was a pricey one. It's really weird, and I think it's because of all the freaking desserts. I didn't really buy that much meat. I only bought 2 things of cold cuts and 2 things of ground beefs. Oh, and I bought some chicken. But yeah, I think the desserts really got us here. Okay. Then I got potatoes. I got some organic russet potatoes so that we can make baked potatoes or roasted potatoes or mashed potatoes or the potatoes, scallop potatoes, or they also call that potatoes au gratin. $4.69 for a 10-pound bag. Or was it 5 pound? No, 5-pound bag. And then 3 pounds of organic sweet potatoes were $4.49. So I like the sweet potatoes. So yes, so now that we're getting to the fall, my CSA hasn't given us a lot of potatoes, which I was really surprised. Maybe because we haven't had cold weather here. I don't know. But wanted to, have some potatoes and stuff like that. Especially if I'm going to be getting steak from Costco. The boys could eat the mashed potatoes with it because they won't eat pumpkin or butternut squash ravioli. They're so uncultured. And then you got the brookies. We haven't bought brookies in a long time. So that's $3.99. And then this, like I said, don't know if we're going to bring this to someone's house or if my husband's going to bring it to work. But the chocolate glazed donuts. Sorry. Upside down. Glazed chocolate donuts. I actually crushed the box a little bit too, but each donut is still saved. It's not crushed. Glazed chocolate donuts, and those were $3.99, and you get 6 of them. So My husband has some stuff that he can look through because I believe he's taking something tomorrow for that coworker that's leaving. So, yeah, he told me, yeah, make something. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm not a good baker, and you know that. So I said, but I am going to Trader Joe's. And he said, okay, that's great. Get something from Trader Joe's. So he has a selection to pick, and then the rest stays here. Or Saturday, we're going to a friend's house. But then I wanted to show you what I do with the succulent. Here's the succulent. So the succulents are $2.99 in these cute little jars. They're so cute. And then I'll show you over here. My husband made this when he was bored. He's not a handy person at all. But he made this box. And originally he made this box to put some large mason jars in it. Especially when we have like a barbecue. You could put, knives, spoons, and forks in the mason jar. Or you could put flowers and, blah, blah, blah. But what ended up happening is that I had put a candle in here. And the succulents fit perfectly. At one point there was 3 succulents. And then when one died, because we get light, but I think it needs more light than the light we get in this dining room. So when one died, I put the candle in. And so that looks really cool. So that's our centerpiece. And the succulents, the cats don't bother too much. So I needed another succulent because the one that was there was dead. But yeah, that's our little centerpiece of Trader Joe's succulent. This is my dining room. I want to see it real quickly. Cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. These are all old furniture that we dragged back from New York. But yes, so that is Trader Joe's succulents. So let me just go back to the food. So I hope you have a great day. I hope I inspired you with some of these new Trader Joe's stuff that I bought. And I hope you're enjoying the fall weather, if you have any, that's here in October. October is such a pretty month. This is the month of our anniversary. I mean, especially in New York, you got the vibrant colors of fall, the nice, cool, crisp mornings. Nothing like some cup of coffee with some apple cider donuts with a fresh apple from New York. Love it. But hopefully anywhere you're living, you're enjoying this fall-like weather, if you have it, except Tennessee doesn't have it. And yeah, I know I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. But I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.